first time I remember having an experience with a UFO was when I was a kid. 1974, I was 11 years old, playing in the backyard. Look up, and there's a big silver UFO. I didn't get scared. It made me excited. I couldn't really believe what I was looking at. And I just stood there staring at it. And then this thought came to my head. I'll go get the parents' camera and take a photo. And I was standing there looking at it. The thought ran through my head. And I remember going to take my first step to the back door to go get the camera. And it's like something happened. It was like I came back. I look up, the UFO's gone. I'm now confused at what has happened, and I have this feeling that I've just come back from somewhere. Now, being a kid, I wasn't wearing a watch, so I had no idea if any time was missing. But this feeling wouldn't leave me, that something that just happened. I'd just come back from somewhere, and you know, it was middle of the day, a beautiful sunny day. I'm a kid in a backyard playing. Look up, there's a UFO. I'm thinking like Lost in Space or something, and just got all excited. And then when I go to get the camera, the thoughts in my head, and I go to take my first step, I feel like I've just come back from somewhere. Something's happened. The UFO's gone, and I'm just fucking confused. Now we skip forward to 2012. December 2012, the end of the Mayan calendar. You remember that? Well, I was out, I used to film a lot of chemtrail planes and put it on another channel I had. So I always had my camera handy. And yeah, let's just play this video that I did have on this channel for a little while, then I unlisted it. So I'm just going to pop it in here, and then we'll come back and explain what happened that day. And I saw a UFO, a silver disc, sitting in the middle of the sky. We just saw it zoom off then at normal speed, very hard to see. So we'll slow it down, then we'll see it at normal speed again. Then I will zoom it in so we can have a better look. Now this is just slowed down, not extra zoomed in by the editor. So I had my camera handy, so it wasn't, you know, hard for me to grab out. And I was very lucky. Here it is. It's going to the middle of the screen now, and we'll see it move off to the left. Now we're going to see it once again at normal speed. Very hard to see at normal speed. There it is, and there it goes. So we're going to slow it down again. And we're going to zoom it in when it gets to the middle of the screen with the editor, so you can have a better look. And that's what they call a typical UFO. Saucer shaped, silver. It was fairly big, you know, from the distance I saw it at. I could see it pretty good when I first walked out the door. It did move back. Here it comes. Now I have zoomed in so you can see it better. You can see the glint of the sun coming off that. It was in the afternoon, and the sun was sort of setting on the, you know, moving towards the west there. So the interesting thing about this is I was separated and moved back home to my parents' house. Like, my dad had died back in '96, but my mum was still alive and she was very sick. So I moved back home to help her out. So the thing is, I was at the same house, in the same backyard, saw the same looking UFO from when I was 11 years old. back in 1974. Now that's pretty weird. And it did make me think. And this was them letting me know that they were going to let me know what was sort of going on. This was the start of something that went on for a fair while. And yeah, we'll get to that in the next segment. So about a month after that UFO that we just saw in 2012, early 2013, I'm living at the same place, but I have a bungalow in that backyard, the one where we saw the UFOs. So I'm asleep one night, early 2013, and I can't say I woke up. I felt like I just came back. I was almost hysterical. I was, oh my God, just confused, sort of terrified. And there's this red light coming through my window. It's filling the whole room. It is red. It is like something you'd see in a movie. And then all of a sudden the red light turns green. This beautiful green colour. I'm still freaking out. At first I really didn't even know where I was. I was in the bungalow. And when I realised that, with the red light coming through, the feelings that were going through me was unbelievable. I'd never felt like this before, and I knew it wasn't a dream. Like 1 second I felt like I was sleeping. Next second I feel like I've come back from somewhere, like I'm in a horror movie. So the light turns green. I'm still freaking out. And then in the window, the green light's still coming through. I see 3 grey aliens looking in the window. I stand up, looking for the light switch. I'm looking on the wrong side of the room. This is how confused I am. The green light goes away. I turn on the light, grab a cigarette, go outside. This is the weird thing. I go straight outside, sit down in the backyard. I have this seat out there where I smoke cigarettes, and smoke the cigarette. Smoke me cigarette. I get back up, have a drink of cordial, turn out the light, get back in bed and go to sleep. Like nothing had just happened. But this took probably 20 minutes. But I sort of went from hysterically terrified, confused, feeling like I've never felt before. And really, I felt like I was asleep, and then I came back. Like they took me in my sleep, abducted me, done shit to me. And when they brought me back, they let me know. They let me know now that this is what's happening. And it was terrifying. And then I went from terrified, red light, green light, aliens in the window, finally find my light switch and turn it on, grab a cigarette and go straight outside, right where the aliens just were. Smoke my cigarette, come back in and go to bed. I'll just, and then when I woke up the next day, it all ran through my head and I had another freak out and just couldn't believe what had happened. And this was just the start of the things. This was just the start of it. 2013 was one crazy year.